know nobody's gonna be telling y'all about some of this stuff that I got on this book. I know a lot of people, and guess what? Weed is legal. You can get a license pretty fast. Now, that's probably why they got the terrible drivers on the road, because
and it bitch fine, she know she mine, yeah, look at her eyes, one of a kind, ooh, I can't lie, she a 10, she a dime, ayy, I'm finna slide, yeah, no mama on fire.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you new here, what's up, what's good? Homegirl, homeboy, auntie, uncle, pawpaw, whoever, what's up? If you new here, hey, my name is Lola, Coca, Jasziy, whatever you want to call me. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's either going to be down there or down there. I really still don't know where it's at, so hit the button. You know where it's at. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, leave a comment, all that. Okay, so today this video is going to be about Arizona, things that you should know about Arizona, and the list can go on. And I know I did a video about things you need to know about Arizona, but the list can go on and on and on. So this list though, this is going to give y'all the tea. Like, this is, I know nobody's going to be telling y'all about some of this stuff that I got on this book, because nobody told me and I had to find out on my own. So stay tuned for the tea. So the first thing that I got that you really need to know about Arizona, moving to Arizona, Phoenix and surrounding areas, that credit is a big thing when it comes to apartments. Like, it's a really big thing. Now, they do have some apartments that will accept you if you don't have the best credit, but when I say don't have the best credit, these apartments will deny you quick. Like, they want you to have A+ credit and live in a swamp somewhere like Shrek. Like, it be the most raggediest apartments trying to deny people for credit just because your credit is not really high. So credit out here is a really, really big thing. I don't know why. Like, in normal places, I've lived in a lot of places, so normally if your credit is not the best, they will allow you to, you know, put a higher deposit down, or, you know, something like that. But these apartments, they don't want no deposit, they don't want nothing, they just be like, deny. I am putting together a list of credit friendly apartments though, and I'm gonna do a video on that, because I know we ain't all out here got an 800 credit score. Like, we all not out here with the best credit. Everybody, like, we need to get in where we fit in. So I'm putting a list together about credit friendly apartments that will accept you. The second thing that I got is a good thing. You can get a license pretty fast. Now, that's probably why they got the terrible drivers on the road, because anybody can get a license out here, like, quick. In Arizona, baby, they give you that permit, they give you the license right after that. Heard through the grapevine that if you owe child support and your license was suspended in a different state, you can get your license reinstated in Arizona. Ooh, but pay y'all child support though, like, for real. This thing that I put down, this is kind of a bad thing, that bus rides will be extremely long. Like, okay, so I'll say I live in Chandler, I got a friend in Surprise. That a car ride, that would be like, you know, like 45 minutes or something. The bus is gonna take you about three to 4 hours to get there. So just keep that in mind if you don't have a car. Public transportation, it just takes forever. This city is so spread out. Everything is so big. Everything is so far away from each other that you just gonna be on the bus forever. You understand? I said good and bad, but so it's like, it's probably more bad things on this list. Sorry. The next thing that I put is the cost of living is high, and I said this in another video. Depending on where you from, you might think, like, if you're from Los Angeles, if you're from like Los Angeles, California, somewhere around there, you're gonna probably think it's cheap out here, but it ain't. For me personally, I think the cost of living is really high. The next thing that I got And this is really, really sad. Like, this is really, really sad that the food here is just not that good. And people that's from here or been here for like 30 years or something, they be like, there's good food in Arizona. You just like, you have to soul search and find it. Like, there is good food somewhere, but you just have to find it. And that's the thing. I don't know where I'm from. We don't gotta search high and low for food. We just go to a restaurant and it's good. Next thing on this list is about hairstylists and nail techs. So here's another problem. When I say Arizona spaced out, it's big, it's, everything is everywhere. You might live in Chandler and say the only good nail tech that you know lives way in Glendale. Me personally, I'm going to take the ride. I'm going to take the ride, because if I want my hair to be laid and slayed and dipped and flipped, I'm going to take that ride to the person that I know how to do that. But if you like a chair hopper, you're not loyal to like your hairstylist or nail tech, you're gonna have a hard time out here. When I first moved out here, my nails have been destroyed so many times. Like, I done had some raggedy, bumpy, lumpy, chipped, terrible nails. And I'm, right now, I look a little homeless right now, but I like to get my nails done, and I like them to be perfect. And there's only 2 people I know that can get my nails done the way that I like them done, and I'm gonna put y'all on to them. This is one really, really bad thing. The next thing that I have on this list is that, and during the summertime, a lot of kids drown, and it's really, really sad. When you turn on the news, that'd be the first thing you see. Kid drowned in Arizona today. Next day, another kid drowned. So if you come out here and you live by a pool, or your kids use the pool, you definitely have to watch them. Kids will drown. And another thing, I strongly suggest swimming lessons. If you don't know how to swim, or your kids don't know how to swim, please put somebody in swimming lessons, because that's really sad, and I ain't gonna say too much about that. Okay, the next thing is we gonna cheer up the mood a little bit. The next thing I put is that you can start over. You can be whoever you want to be. Like, if you from New York, you come out here, baby girl, baby boy, you can start over. You can start your whole life. Like, you could really, low-key, you could really change your name if you wanted to, and you could just be a whole new person out here. Everything from the past is gone. This is a new place. Nobody knows you out here. You can be who you want to be. You can start over. You can start a business. Okay, another good thing. This might be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on, this might be a sensitive topic, but, I know a lot of people, and guess what? Weed is legal. At least medical weed is legal. And I heard through the grapevine that it's really easy to get you a medical card, and you can go to the dispensaries and you can purchase weed legally. So with that being said, another bad thing is that if you drive and smoke, your car smells like weed, you get pulled over, you're going to jail, baby. You're going to the slammer. You're gonna get a DUI. You gotta pay them fines. You're going to court. Yeah, so you gotta take the good with the bad somehow. And since we on this topic, another thing that I put is that, depending on who you are, this could be a good thing or a bad thing. Drugs are casual. Like, a lot of people here are on drugs, and it's like recreational. And I'm not talking about weed. I'm talking about other things that's sorry. If you don't have a strong mind here, you're going to be peer pressured into drugs. And another thing, this is the next thing on the list, is that not only are drugs casual, but pimps and hoes are casual. No, nobody's gonna tell y'all about this situation, but if ain't nobody else gonna tell you, I'ma tell you. Pimps, there's so many pimps out here. So if you are not this is not the time to be unreal with yourself. Be real with yourself and ask yourself, am I a strong-minded person? Like, can I overcome peer pressure? Am I secure with myself to be somewhere where people gonna be trying to convince me to do stuff? There's so many pimps out here. So if you are a beautiful girl if you are a beautiful girl with a low soul and very low self-esteem, be real with yourself, because the pimps will get you, baby girl. You really have to teach your kids, because out here people will get them. They will get them into doing drugs. They will get them into prostitution, sex trafficking, all that. You don't want that. So make sure you're strong-minded, your kids are strong-minded, and you not falling into that. Okay, next thing that I got, this is kind of a good thing. It's that, Arizona is big. It's like millions of people here, but all the people that look like me, it's small for us. We all know each other. Like, everybody knows each other somehow, some way, some form or fashion. You're going to run into you're going to run into somebody, so be careful. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. We all know each other, we all tend to support each other a lot out here, because, we are a minority group, so we support each other. We all know each other some way, somehow. And back to us brown people. So you might see a person that look like you, and you be thinking like, cousin or something like that, but low key, nah. It's a lot of black people here that's Mexican. Like, they Spanish. They don't speak English, they speak Spanish, So you might think that a person is being weird or not want to talk to you or something, but the whole time they don't even speak your language, sis. So it's like you never would have guessed it. So a lot of people, you might think that a lot of people is standoffish or not talking to you or whatever. Sometimes they don't even speak English, sis. So you can't be mad. Okay, the next thing that I got is that renewing your tags is really, really expensive here in Arizona. And plus, you have to do emissions tests, which this is the first place I ever lived where you had to do. I never even heard of that or never knew what that was. But this is the first state that I ever lived in that I had to do an emissions test for my car, even though it passed. And generally, most cars will pass, but I just never heard of that. And y'all, the last thing that I got for y'all for this video is that most of these daycares out here, they are really expensive. And not only are they very expensive, you're paying them to just babysit your kids, because a lot of these places do not teach your kids anything. So some of them do, but a lot of them do not. You're just paying them to babysit. Like where I'm from, when you take a kid to daycare, they actually learn things. They have homework, when they're around like 3 or 4. But out here, so many of the daycares out here, they just be like, well, we don't have any curriculum. We just watch the kids. So, y'all, that is all that I have for y'all today. Definitely stay tuned. I'm putting together a list of credit-friendly apartments, low-income apartments, and apartments that will accept people that's not having the best credit or have, I'm going to say repos. What is it called when you get from evictions, low credit scores, Everybody got to start somewhere. Everybody's credit is not perfect, so I'm definitely putting that list together for y'all, because I know a lot of people have been asking me. But that is all that I have for y'all today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank y'all for everything. Thank y'all for everything. It is kind of hard to just put myself out here, but y'all be rocking with the kid. Y'all be rocking with the kids. So I'm gonna keep posting videos for y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn your post notification bell on, because you gonna want to see when I'm posting. My birthday coming up, baby birthday coming up. We about to be lit. So stay tuned.